looking for experts from multiple domains, from different disciplines. Only by gathering experts from different angles, with different experience, we will be able to come up with solutions, with recommendations, with strategies that can help really digital to play an active role in sustainability of our planet. We have currently active 5 working groups, one that is focusing on green data centers, one that is focusing on smart sustainable cities, another on next generation internet, then on sustainable 5G and beyond 5G networks, and finally on CO2 emission and unethical resource exploitation. For what concerns green data centers, the focus is on what needs to be done to move towards greener data centers. Given the huge amount of data production, these centers have become huge consumer of energy that very often is not clean, and they have a huge impact also on the environment. Now, there are a number of initiatives that are moving towards clean energy to power the data centers, but also to change and shift towards operating data centers in a different way. From a different angle, the Smart and Sustainable Cities Working Group is looking at issues that relate urbanization and specific aspects of the life in the city, which cover transport, water management, natural resources consumption, from sensors that can gather data in several points of the city to monitor the air quality and improve the citizen life. But of course, there's a lot of aspects related to what can be done and by whom in the city. So there we have also policymakers engaged in the discussions. Then we have sustainable 5G and beyond 5G networks. As you know, it's been debated quite a lot. In a wrong perspective, the impact that 5G technologies have on our society. We have experts on board that are able to reframe and frame properly where the pain points are. And so we're looking at how, in fact, a more efficient network, a more effective way of communicating can indeed lead to lower the use of energy and better monitor the environment and minimize the impact. Then we have the CO2 emissions and unethical resource exploitation working group that is considering a number of aspects about what can we do to minimize CO2 emissions in the everyday choices that we make as individuals, as organizations, going from specific habits, but also choices in terms of devices, management of IT infrastructures at companies level, and so on and so forth. So I'm sure that if you join, you will find where you can contribute and where you can help making a difference.